What's up, y'all? Riverman here. I'm here to talk to you about a film from 1979 today called Effects.
Okay, let's see a movie.
Nobody is gonna believe a spurt of blood.
They'll believe anything we show them.
She's pretty good with that razor, huh? You gotta put her in the movie.
Well, I still don't know what to do when he comes in.
No, you're fine. You're stoned. You're confused. Besides, everything's happening too fast for you to even be scared.
It's trash. Killing somebody on film? It's sick.
So, synopsis of this film. While a small film crew is shooting a low-budget horror film in the house in the woods, the lines between reality and fiction start to blur, and the movie slowly starts to turn into a snuff film. This film I was caught off guard. I was really surprised. It's a film I've been putting off for many years. I know the director worked on some things with George Romero, which Romero's one of my favorite directors of all time. I've heard about this film over the years, but I've never really gave it a chance. This movie has like a really cool premise because basically they trick Joe Pilato into being in a film that he's filming. So they trick him into being in a snuff film that he doesn't even know he's making. And it kind of comes full circle at the end, and very interesting, very unique story with this one. And I love movies that are like this, movies that show you how the sausage is made when it comes to like low budget filmmaking. I think this is an AGFA film, and this was recently released they re-released it on Vinegar Syndrome. They put out a 4K maybe a couple years ago, which I never got around to watching until recently. And let me tell you what, wow. This movie is really good. If you're into low-budget filmmaking, if you're into grimy, greasy horror from the late 70s, early 80s, I would recommend checking this out. There was a bunch of Romero's buddies in this film. Joe Pilato, of course, plays the main character. Then you also have Deborah Gordon in there and Tom Savini, which Tom Savini plays himself. I thought he did a good job. You also had the guy who was the producer of the low-budget film in the film, John Harrison, which he was crazy. He was great, man. He played the drugged out guy, the drugged out producer guy, alcoholic, and the one that's stirring everything up and making these crazy movies. And I really appreciated him. I thought he nailed it. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised of what I watched, and I couldn't believe why I put this movie off for so long. It's a movie that I should have seen 20 years ago, man. But all in all, I'm glad I saw it. This release from Vinegar Syndrome was great, by the way. This film is, it's got to be shot on 16, I believe. Yep, 16 millimeter camera negative, and it looks good for 16 millimeter. It looks grainier than hell. It looks gritty. I was really shocked of how good it looked for a 16 millimeter film. They actually had some awesome special features on here too, with the director and such, which was very informative, very solid. I'm very happy with this release. Like I said, it was sitting on my shelf unopened for a year. I believe it could be streaming like Tubi or something like that as well. So give it a watch on one of these streamer apps and see if you like it, and let me know what you think. Another good thing about this is it didn't overstay its welcome. It was a quick 84-minute runtime, which I appreciate. I actually like films like that because I go back to them a lot more. It's something I can throw on. The history with this release on physical media, I think Synapse put out a DVD back in 2005, and then recently 4K from Vinegar Syndrome came out 2 or 3 years ago, along with 101 Films, I believe, put it out as well, overseas. But yeah, restoration was great. So if you guys like these quick review videos, like and subscribe. I'll pump out some more. Once I get around to them, I'll throw them up here, tell you what I think about them, if they're worth picking up. This one I give a thumbs up, absolutely. And as always, thank you for the support. We'll see you next time, and take care.
Big thanks to our awesome members for keeping Revival House alive, and to all the subscribers hanging out with us. You're the best. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. We've got thousands of hours of content and cover a wide variety of horror films, so there's always something new and creepy coming your way. We'll catch you next time for more spooky fun. Now you know what we are. Now you know what you are. You'll never grow old, and you'll never die, but you must feed.